Greetings there, defenders of the home. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story, episode 105, Nightmare. Alright, current priority right now is to make charcoal, and then I'll go back to working on the distillery. Out of food, though. So grain is still my lowest, oddly, but fruit and dairy are not being touched. There's also the cottage cheese, of course. I haven't forgotten about that. Now that I have at least 50 liters of curds, I don't feel the need to just like babysit the sheep. I can, attempt to milk them and like walk away if it doesn't work, because 99% of the time it just won't work. And there goes the remainder of my grain. But I do think that it will be rye time very soon. I think that the ambient temperature is going to allow for rye probably already, but if not already, within a few days, especially if I'm sleeping through the night. So, charcoal. I already have one axe. Grab some flint. And I'll get sticks while I'm out there, and then I'll grab the shears as well. I'm going to wait until my my food fills back up. And everything finishes cooking. Bees have not swarmed yet. I suppose I can also hammer the copper, just to show you how much copper I ended up getting. So, almost 3.5 stacks of copper, thereabouts. More than what a surface node would offer. But, like, not awesome. Oh, I already have a copper plate over here, too. Good to know. I also have a bunch of flour, yeah. I'll make bread. It's just bread is more time intensive, and I need to get moving on the charcoal, because I've got 16 of it left. So it's not a lot of charcoal, which is why it's a little bit more urgent to get the charcoal going, and then I can do flour and bread. Because, yeah, I have 56 bread worth of flour, which is a lot. Spelt porridge. Out we go. So it's also an opportunity to reconfirm. It's so nice to have chickens like in my backyard, or back. I don't think this is the yard. I think this is the lake, but whatever. But reconfirm any of the leaky pine. So this is still leaky pine. We'll make this tree pink. Oh, I see a really big walnut that way. That's gonna be bang for my buck. So the pink is the colors I have that I'm reconfirming, and then cyan was last prune, and then green or orange was the prune before it. So this is like the oldest resin, this is the newer confirmed resin, and this is the most recent confirmed resin. I know, it's like super, super confusing, but that's just how it goes, because I've had to print the map again. Yeah, so there was a repruning. I said it right at the start of the stream. That last stream, I couldn't find traders, and it was a game bug. That the prune command wasn't regenerating traders. And that was my theory. So that since the last stream, they have patched Vintage Story up to 119.4 to address that and some other things. That actually might be all the wood I need for the next batch of firewood. Those giant walnuts are amazing. Oh god, and this is a really big oak too. Oh no, this is another big walnut. Alright, let's do firewood. I don't even have enough inventory space for all of the, well, that blends in too much. For all of the wood that's here. Because that's a lot, so I can come back for that. But yeah, that's a lot of walnut. Hi, old trap. No stuck bunnies? Nope. Hey, Timo. Thank you for the resub, man. I'll drink to that. Question for you guys. Should I continue making the still or change priorities? Just want to reconfirm because it's been a while that I've been working on it. So I'll have you vote on that. If you want something else, feel free to vote. Don't hang my shield up on the wall, thank you. It's weird that I hear drifters down here. I really don't have drifters spawning anywhere. So there must be a cave system nearby. I've mentioned this before, but I always hear them when I'm down here. Napping some axe heads so I don't use up the durability of my meteoric. I bet all of you knew that, but I'm just mentioning it anyway. Yeah, we will definitely have some firewood left over, which is great. Saves me the effort next time, and we already have another high-yield oak tree all identified. Oh wait, let's not do it like that. I won't be able to get to this one. That is all. I'll just cut up the rest of the wood. A decent amount of wood for the next run. All right, you guys want me to continue doing the still? I am down for it. A little worried about the amount of, well, I'll figure that out. But the amount of charcoal that I have available to me. We'll figure that out. The funny thing about the still is it's like not really something I can do without fruit. Well, no, that's not true. I mean, I could always do grain, but I don't really have grain either. I have a bunch of vegetables, so they don't... I can't make a ton of use out of it, but whatever. Happy to have it. All right, there we go. Charcoal batch is underway. Cabbage vodka. That's some strong kimchi I got there. What was that noise? That was a weird noise. Oh, is it nighttime? Yeah, it's 7 p.m. So I will accelerate time again, I guess. You know what I could do? Is I'm going to put one spelt seed down. Or rye seed, rather. Just to see if it survives. Oh, we have some wild horsetail that popped up. I love it. So the intention here was... you know, like... The intention was this was going to be my flax segment here, because it's very well fertilized. So this will be K, and this can be N. So if this is N, I'll put rye here. So if this seed does okay throughout the night, it's kind of my canary in the coal mine for crops, my crop canary. And if it dies because of cold, then I know it's not a good ambient temperature, and if it's fine, it's fine. Making sure I don't have any incoming unfortunate weather events, and down I go. Sleeping isn't... Okay, it worked. 6 a.m. So it's -8 out. I have no idea if it got too cold. It seems okay. You know what I might do is I might, let's put down a plot of the rye that's on the Terra Pretis. And just take a chance. Because I can always get my seeds back, so all it would be doing is ruining the soil's fertility. You know what? With that in mind, I'll just put all my rye down. And then I have 4 more plots for N, but there's no other... The only other crop that I identified that could survive this kind of cold was... well, hypothetically... No. Carrots. But carrots and flax are both K, so I probably wouldn't want to put carrots down. I will check on the fruit trees in just a sec. And then probably manage to do the curds too. Because I have curdled milk. So, fruit trees. You wanted me to check on them? It's establishing. They're probably all establishing. Establishing. Still establishing. Yep. We haven't hit the vernalization temperatures. So they're all still establishing. Next is to deal with the curds. And to start... I don't want to start the copper plates until I have the charcoal in hand. Because all of my charcoal is basically going... Yeah, literally every last piece of charcoal went to the steel process. So if you're wondering about steel, we're 37% done. So I have enough ingot molds for 1,000. So once it's time, I'll do a run of 1,000 here. I do have one brown coal left, but that's not going to get me very far. So I'm going to have to remind myself of how to do curdled milk again. Let me look this up. Curdled milk portion. So with the curdled milk portion... Oh, it's one of those... One of those, check the wiki, or... Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to check the wiki, because it's easier for me to do that than to read through comments. I'd rather have just the complete description. So, we are trying to make cheese. I like how the wiki's like, alright, well, let me just take forever to load. Alright, so to make curdled cheese, we already did that. So, to make cottage cheese, I need to add salt to the barrel. 1 salt for each 10 liters of cottage cheese, so that would be... I need to go get my halite. So that would be 5 salt. So, you know how I just disabled the Quarn? Yeah, that was dumb, because I'm going to need the Quarn back. Undisabled. Hey, Apollonius, how's it going, man? Ooh, our compost is done too. We have 16 compost, so I can make no more terra preta as well. There's so many, like, just base maintenance-y things for me to do. I don't think I have enough rot to make yet another run of terra preta, though. We do have some bushmeat that is, like, really on its way to spoil, though. So I can stick the bushmeat in my rotting boxes here, and they'll rot faster. The rye is doing fine. I like it. Oh, here's more rot. I'm gonna put the compost in. So, 15 of the 64 rot we need. A little bit of ways to go. We're working on it. Alright, cottage cheese. Here we go. There's my salt. I'll need 5 of it. So, Will turn into 50 liters of cottage cheese after 24 hours of sealing. Seal. Nice. My kid, my toddler, loves cottage cheese. He would be happy. Well, he wouldn't understand what I'm doing, but if he could, he would be happy that I'm making cottage cheese in-game. Charcoal is still underway, so no movement on that. I think what I'm... Oh, and a heavy temporal storm is approaching. Well, question for you guys. I might want to build a little pentagram. So, keep batch steel running, make a still, and build a panic room. If it's a heavy temporal storm, yeah, I might want a panic room. I'm curious if I could turn my cellar... No, I don't want to turn my cellar into a panic room. While I wait, I could also bake some bread. But yeah, let's make a little panic room. Just so that if the storm is horrible and I'm getting beat up too much to continue fighting, I have somewhere to go. My bedroom is not spawn proof for storms. The rules of the storm are very different than the rules normally. Yeah, this is not spawn proof. But what it can do is turn a section of this room. So here's the new icons for hides and pelts. I can turn a section of this room to panic room. Which is reasonable. Yeah, storms don't care about light level. They just care about, like, valid places for them to murder you. But it will be easy enough for me to make a little stormproof area, I think. It doesn't make for the most compelling content, but, you know, when you're, like, in the process of dying, compelling and survival are opposing forces, and sometimes survival wins out. Oh, I want my axe back. Is that new model for barrels? It is. It is, it is. Charcoal's still underway. Path blocks will allow them to still spawn as well. As far as I know. So I'm trying to make one that is not gonna allow, like, double-headed drifters and other nasties to spawn on me. I can convert my bedroom, or bed, into a little storm shelter. by just putting a door there so that I can just stand here during the storms and nothing could hurt me because there's nowhere to when there's doors here, there's literally nowhere to spawn for that to be a problem. So, double doors is all that is needed. Oh, you know, I also wanted to fill that in because I don't really need water there anymore. Gonna get drunk and ride out of the storm? Well, the thing about that is I don't have alcohol and won't be able to get it in time. But it would be fun. So if I wanted doors, I do need, if I wanted like 2-3 tall doors, I'm gonna need some nails and strips, which means, I might want another ingot of, 2 more ingots of bronze. But I'm waiting for the charcoal. The other thing I could do is to take my front door. I'll just do that for now, as a stopgap measure. Oh, I'll still fight them. This is just somewhere for me to go if the fighting hasn't gone well for me, where I can seek refuge. So these doors, if I'm not mistaken, fill this map tile, and then of course the beds fill here. So there's, as long as I'm in here, there's nowhere for anything to spawn, because there's no valid spawning blocks. So this is a place for me to heal and chill, if I'm getting demolished. I wonder if I can place the doors. Oh, gee, no! Exit. What time is it that it even let me sleep? There we go. So now there's my little piss off, I'm sleeping closet. And what I can do is I can chisel it so it's even a tighter fit. For a real piss off, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone. It's a Murphy bed, yeah. If it only folded down, right? Here we go. My little panic closet. And yeah, this is probably something I should have had all along, but the thing is, like, I hadn't been attacked by heavy storms as far as I know. Like, this is the first heavy storm, which can be real nasty. So having somewhere to go during a heavy storm is kind of nice. So there we go. Now I can spawn in here and I can hide in there if I need to. Done. And it's not too bad looking, if I do say so myself. I might be a little biased as the architect, but still. 41%. 12. Let's top that up. With the no charcoal that I have. Right. You like the idea of a panic closet? Yeah, me too. And it kind of, you know what would be really nicer is if I had windows here. Do I have window panes? Because then I could look out, you know? Because it's not like, yeah, I have some window panes. Perfect. Because, like, the drifters, it doesn't really matter if the drifters see me or not. I could even have window panes here, too. So that I have, like, really good visibility on everything. That way, if the nasty little stone throwing rust people are around to murder me, I'll know it. That was weird. Here we go. Perfect. I like it. It's actually... Yeah. It's kind of nice. A full glass panic room at the top of my roof so I can watch the storm but be safe would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's a bit out of scope. I'm out of glass, but I like that idea too. Just like a little glass closet for me to hide in. All right, charcoal's done. Cool. Nice. Now I can actually get started on everything. I might want to start even the next burn of charcoal. I think all of the copper plates that I've got going on are going to require quite a bit of charcoal. And then to replace the front doors with the nails and strips are going to require some charcoal and bronze and, you know. So I'm going to head over to that marked walnut tree, chop it down, and start another charcoal run. Right after I get the maybe the ingots cooling. I am not intending to cower from the storm. It's just if I'm near death, I'd rather not die because I have very good vegetable, grain, and protein nutrition. And having my nutrition reset would be a little annoying. So I'm trying not to have the nutrition reset. But it's also an opportunity to potentially get a whole bunch of kills too, right? And to kill things that are going to help me advance for flax or gears or, you know, so it's not all bad news. So we're heating up the ingots. While we do that, maybe I make some bread. Although my grain is really good, I need protein and vegetable, if anything. Yeah, I like the aesthetic of that little, like, hidey hole closet thing. It's super weird, but, you know, it works for me. Oh, I keep forgetting to fill that in. And then probably to move, like, a permanent source of water closer to the kitchen, rather than have to, like, dig under my kitchen every time. That's not ideal. I need a well for my bucket, dear Liza. Too bad the chainmail won't be done in time? Yeah. Well, you know, and there was even a poll of whether I start armor smithing, and that didn't win either, so it's not like, it's not even like I'm working towards that, truthfully. What's also nice about these windows is we'll have to light in from this lantern, so there will be like a lit bedroom. Okay, 0% serving. Nice. Reminds me of that, what was that? Daffy Duck, where they're like slicing bread so thin it's like transparent. It's basically what I just ate. All right, this is preheated. Yep. Topping up the furnace. And then while the crucible's hot, I can also run a little bit of bronze. Well, no, the ingot molds will be full. Never mind. Forget that idea. Storm is approaching. Oh, while I wait, I could make Preda. Yoink, yoink. So I need to pick up some more charcoal. I have all the ingredients? I do. Preda. Oatmeal. Even another reason to get charcoal, right? Looks pretty windy out. Now would have been a great time, not that I'm currently doing it, just calling myself out. Now would be a great time to hammer away at my ingots too. I'll manage that Terra Preta later, because I would like to take advantage of this high wind, because it does seem like a high wind event right now, as the storm is approaching. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because now that I have more charcoal, I still need to make a batch, an extra batch of charcoal. But now I have some charcoal, I can hammer out the blooms with the high wind. Oh, nope, never mind. Hello, Storm. Fancy to see you here. So what I'm doing right now, ooh, horsetail, is shutting doors to control the flow of where they're allowed to go. Let's get my shield out. One of the lovely things about being home for this is my base is really well illuminated, which means that it's very easy to use a shield and not be in the dark. So, current priority is Rider of the Storm. Block off the main door? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Gotta run. Making sure that I'm alone. I don't really want to turn my back on anything. Alright, let's see. Full blocks will do. Oh, I already see some corrupteds over there. Can't get me. I'm the gingerbread man in my gingerbread castle. Oh! The bee swarmed! The bee swarmed! It's warm enough for them to swarm! That means I'm gonna have honey again. Alright, Crucible's almost ready to go. This is ow, ow, ow. Yes, yes. Hot, very hot. Alright, I'm probably not gonna run any more of the Blooms Through Forge, because I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do it. Because I might get pushed out and forced to retreat to my little, lovely bedroom that I made, my little bedroom nook. You know what? Ah, screw it. What am I gonna risk? Like one coal? I can live with that. I just won't stack it up high. But I wanted to take advantage of the high storm because it's hammering out my ingots quick. That's not a nightmare. It looks like a corrupted. Looks like a tier 3. Because I have a bunch of tier 2 armor on, it would not be good for me to engage it. Not be healthy for me to engage it. So I'm not going to. Hell, what? You spawned literally underneath my feet. Is it high wind because of the storm? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Could be wrong, but oh, hello. That's a nightmare. Okay. Got it. That's a tier 4. Ow. Can you fight each other? Apparently heal. Ow, oh, ow. That didn't get as hot. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Kill you! Alright, where'd that nightmare go? I think it went downstairs. Alright, ingot. Chill. Balloon. The forge must go. Oh, that's another nightmare! Ow, 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 ow. Why are they all nightmares? See, I was trying not to use up my bandages, because, like, I'm gonna need them. Oh, where'd my fox go? Oh, Jesus. Here, you're stuck in there now. Where's my sword? Where'd it go? For real, where'd my sword go? Guys? What the hell happened to my steel sword? How'd it just... Did it get yeeted somewhere? What the hell? Is that it? No. I'm really confused as to what just happened to it. Is it on the rack? Oh yeah, maybe it's on the rack. Maybe I clicked on the rack. No, it's not on the rack. Is it in a chest? No. And I didn't interact with this chest. Or that one. I'm not exactly sure what happened to it. Invisible in the same place? That's a good question. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, let's do this. I very possibly hit Q and, like, threw it. But if that's the case, I should be able to pick it up unless I threw it out a window. It's too bad that it's not easy to, like, go back in time in the VODs. But I just ran through the farm and it wasn't in there. I mean, I have like 9 or 8 minutes until it disappears. I'm curious if it was like a game bug or if something else. It's a nightmare. So I trapped a nightmare in here and then it spawned another nightmare. So yeah, I don't see a... I don't see a sword in here. Right? Like, there's not... It's not on the ground. It's possible it's in my inventory and bugged out. Well, what I could do is I could, I have a meteoric iron one over there, which honestly is going to be more or less the same, but what I'm going to do is save and load to see if it bugged. Maybe it's in the honey farm? Yeah, maybe I hit Q in the honey farm. So this is a check to see if it bugged, and then if it didn't bug, I'll check the... I hope it's saved. Well, no, I'm maybe saving and exiting deletes it. I'm not even sure about those rules. But for now, this will have to do. Alright, you also nightmare? Yeah, everything's a nightmare. So this is what a heavy storm looks like. Like, everything's a level 4 nightmare. Okay, you're just deep. When the nightmare hit me by the hammer, it just disappeared. Okay. So it wasn't... okay. Temporal storm should be waiting. So, like, in other words, I had it deleted from me or something weird. Oh, Jesus. Gotcha. Well, I'm not above spawning it back in if it's no fault of my own and it's some sort of weird game bug. If I can't find it, right? Because, like, it was basically a full HP steel falx that you're saying disappeared around here. And I ran around this area quite a bit, so if I did hit Q and drop it, it would have been picked back up. Meaning that it's not dropped, it's just deleted. Dig at attempt gear, yeah. Alright, storm has subsided. This will let me actually look at things again. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 29th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Seraphs.